Hello everybody, welcome to day 7 of my 31-day countdown to a more powerful, confident you in 2022. Today I want to chat about my movie technique. It's a confidence reclaim movie technique, and this is something you can't do when you're driving, or well, you shouldn't do when you're driving, or something that you should just do when you're by yourself as a singular event. Because what this is I want you to turn this off until you're somewhere where you can go through the exercise. Although it is on tape, so you can watch it over and over and over again. And I want you to sit down, be in comfy clothes, have a pencil and paper next to you so you can take notes as you're going through it, not during this part. And I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to see yourself walking into a movie theater. Strolling into a movie theater, you go to the ticket booth, you buy your ticket, or you flash your phone. Now you don't really buy tickets anymore. You flash your phone, you go to the concession stand, you get your favorite concession. In my case, it's popcorn, love popcorn, and a Diet Coke, or depending on the movie theater, we also have movie theaters you can get a drink, so sometimes I pop over and get a drink. And I want you to go into the movie theater, and I want you to sit down, I want you to get comfortable. And I want you to start watching the story of your life. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to see your first memory. Whatever your first memory is, wherever you go to first. And I want you to run it all the way up until now, until present time. And if you're the type that can't really, sometimes when I'm doing this, I'll keep my eyes closed, but I'll scroll notes. Sometimes my notes I can't read, but I scroll notes to see what I remember. But just sit there and go through each thing. And when you get to a place where you kind of get stuck, or you feel like, well, hello, this is a common place I stop at. That's where the obstacles are hiding. Chances are wherever you go first, unless you go back to, my first memory is like, I think kindergarten, a little bit before that. For some people, they can go way back. Wherever you start, chances are wherever you pop to next is where obstacles are, because we have a tendency to go to the story we're most comfortable with. Even if there's pain involved, as we've talked about during Pain and Pleasure and all the other good stuff, the pain is better than nothing. The pain is better than the fear of finding who you really are. Because in order to find who you are, you have to dig out those cucky places. You have to dig out your dreams that typically have scars on them. And that's why they're buried, the scars on your dreams. And when you have scars on your dreams, that's kind of sad when you think about it, because you already have scars on your life and scars on your heart, but scars on your dreams that you think aren't achievable. So go through this exercise, and wherever you keep falling back to, wake up, or wake yourself up and start taking notes, and then close your eyes again and go back to that point. You can keep doing this over and over and over until you get to that one point where you're like, this is an old friend. When things aren't working out in my life, this is the place I go to, because it's the self-talk that takes you back there. So if you kind of bounce around between a couple, that means you have multiple obstacles. Nobody only has one. Some people may have one overarching one, but there's all kinds of little ones that take you to the big one. And that's how it works. Your mind shows you the little things, hoping that you'll back off. So close your eyes, go through your ages, go through your progression, until you find that one that you just, like I said, it's an old friend. You keep ending up there and take notes. How do you feel? How do you look? How are you dressed? And then when you go through all that, go back again and now talk to the younger you. And ask her, or he, ask her, how are you? Where are we at? Why are you here? Are you okay? Do you need me to hug you? Because this is a chance to love your inner child as well. How can I help you move out of this point? And if it seems like something, and if it tells you right away, we got laughed at in school, so it was really no big deal. Or, I took an extra dessert and it, wasn't a big deal. You have to sit with that feeling and then kind of come out and take notes and think, okay, was that it? Or is there something more hiding? Because like I said, the big ones don't come out fast, because you have to be prepared for that. Because sometimes the big stuff is traumatic. Very few people get out of this life without some kind of trauma. So just go through it like you're going through the story of your life with your eyes closed. Feel the emotion. Feel when you get to a place that's like, oh, enjoy that moment. Think about it, embrace it, and then keep moving forward until you get to wherever you want to stop. I mean, I know people that do this all the way up until present time, and I know people that do it, you know, when they graduate from high school, they're done because they know everything thereafter they can remember. It's the 0 to 7, 0 to 8 years old when we don't have that natural barrier. So whatever we hear around us gets integrated into us. So if you hear, you know, from 0 to 7 that there's a family member who's a bum and everybody hates this bum, and then you finally remember talking to that family member and you're thinking, I've met them and I think they're nice, but in your mind you have that they're a bum because it's somebody else's. Obstacles are typically not yours. They're typical obstacles planted in us by other people. So the movie technique will help you work through that. And when you start pulling out obstacles, write them down. So, because when we start to get ready to heal them, you'll know how to get going, and you'll have 1 or 2 shadow blocks, obstacles, whatever you want to talk about it, self-sabotaging behavior, limiting beliefs. And tomorrow I'll run through some common limiting beliefs as well, just so you kind of know what you're recognizing. Because this movie technique is kind of the, you know, one of the big pieces of this program. One of the, you know, stools, if you had a 3-legged stool, it's part of the recognize, because you got to recognize what's bothering you before we can recreate it. So just write down everything you remember, free write it, put it in a computer, put it into a database, whatever it takes for you to remember what you're thinking about. If you guys have any questions, please write them in the comments below or DM me so I can help you out. I really want this next 31 days. Well, now we're bearing down to, well, I'm not going to try math, 24 days, I think. As we bear down in the next 24 days, I want you to get to December 31st and have done some healing, some real healing, so you can have the confidence that you need to step into 2022 and just know that you're going to own it. Know that you're confident that what path you choose and who you are. Because when you're confident in who you are, you can own your story. You can own the world. Okay, I hope this helped again. If you have comments, write it below. Also, check out my TikTok channel. If you're interested, it's Karen Barno. I do a confidence tip a day. I just started that. I think today was day 4 for confidence tips. So check out the confidence tips as well. I'm posting this to my YouTube channel. And if you're interested in doing one-on-one coaching with me, check out my website, Karen Barno. And there's an intuitive guidance session up there where I do card readings and we do one-on-one coaching, as well as a longer extended one-on-one coaching. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.